宇宙世紀0079 1月3日、スペースコロニーサイド3はジオン公国を名乗り、地球連邦政府に対し宣戦を布告。後に一年戦争と呼ばれる戦いの始まりである。ジオン公国は巨大人型兵器モビルスーツを戦いに投入し、物量で勝る連邦を圧倒する。開戦よりわずか40時間で3つのサイドは壊滅し、28億もの命が失われた。だがこの凄惨な殺戮劇もジオンの真の目的の前では単なる儒脚でしかなかったのである。ジオンは空前絶後の計画を実行に移した。スペースコロニーを強大な弾頭に見立て、地上に落下させようというのだ。目標は南米連邦軍本部ジャブロ。落下するコロニーは連邦軍の必死の抵抗にあり、大気圏突入後に崩壊、大きくコースを外れてしまう。ジオンは作戦の失敗を挽回すべくサイド5ルームに対し攻撃を開始。一方連邦はレビル将軍率いる宇宙艦隊をルナ2から発進させた。両軍の戦力比は3対1。圧倒的に連邦軍が上回っていた。しかしこの戦いはジオンの圧倒的勝利によって終結する。モビルスーツの威力を前に連邦艦隊はただなすすべもなく撃破されていく。連邦軍の機関アナン家もまた激しい戦闘により大破し、脱出を試みたレビル将軍もジオンの捕虜となってしまうのだった。ジオン政府はルームでの華々しい戦果を武器に連邦政府に対し休戦条約を申し入れる。敗北を喫し疲弊した連邦にとってそれを断る気力はもうなかったかに見えた。南極で行われた休戦条約交渉はジオン側優位に展開する。相次ぐ敗戦により戦争継続の意思を失っていた地球連邦政府はジオンの事実上の勝利を示す条約の調印。まさにその時レビル奪還サルトの方がジオン本土を駆け巡った。さらにジオンの内情を見とったレビルによってジオンが連邦以上に疲れていることが暴露されてしまう。結局この日は軍事条約の締結のみにとどまり、戦いは継続していくことになるのである。この事態に対しギレン・ザビはかねてより進めていた地球侵攻作戦を実行に移す。今戦いは新たな局面を迎えようとしていた。
レビルの機関によって連邦は統制を取り戻しつつある。だがそれも今のうちだけだ。地球侵攻作戦の準備はどうなっている？
はい、順調に進んでいます。各部隊は作戦開始の指示があり次第地球への降下が可能です。
そうか。愚かなる地球市民どもの驚く顔が目に浮か
ぶ。ドズル様から通信が入っています。回線を回します。
いよいよだな兄貴。ソロモンから発信した降下部隊はあと少しで地球降下ポイントへの集結を完了する。 第一次降下作戦の開始はいつでも可能だ。
開発部より新兵器の開発プランが提案されました。開発部の提案をご覧になりますか？
Alrighty then, people. Welcome to the Principality of Zeon campaign for Giren's Greed. Damn, that's loud. I'm actually turning that down real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. It just got really loud. I'm actually listening to it this time. But this is the second time I've actually done this campaign. The first was the first time I did it was the first video on Giren's Greed I ever did. And my second time actually playing the game, and I hadn't beat a campaign yet. But now I have. I've beaten all of them a lot. So I am much better at this. And yes, I will actually be completing it this time. Last time the campaign got cut short by my hard drive failing and me just in general not feeling like playing the game anymore. But now, I can beat it, because I backed up multiple times. PCSX saves in your documents folder. It doesn't save on the hard drive it's saved in. You have been warned. But yes, so the first thing, or actually, it's probably a stupid idea, yeah. I'm upgrading Zaku's to Zaku 2s. But yeah, the first thing we need to do is control space. You're supposed to invade Odessa on the first turn, and the units placed above Odessa you can actually do it with, but it's much too difficult. And just conquering space first allows you to drop all your extra units onto the planet. Didn't actually mean to do that. I clicked the descend button. You start with a lot of Zaku 1s because you're not supposed to have the money. Oh, shit. Oh. 1 second. Alright, I am back. I forgot to turn the cheat codes off. So, I have a little bit of extra money. I cheated on the Federation campaign because I just didn't feel like doing it normally, and yeah, I'm cheating on this one to be fair. So yeah, totally. I got about 10,000 extra credits out of this, but I'm not going to spend like, I'm going to spend less than 200,000 for the whole game, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, the first thing you do on either of these campaigns, build a crapload of Zaku's. You don't start with enough and you're going to lose them very quickly. Because while the enemies do just have tanks, they have a lot of them. Which, that's one thing is, in the beginning, you need to take as much land as you can because you out-tech them. But very quickly they will have Gundams, like, by the end of turn 6 they get gun tanks. So, you need to produce as many units as you can, as quickly as you can. I'm actually not, I'll produce HLVs next turn so I can actually drop on Odessa. But right now I don't have any, so I'm just preparing to take over space. So if I control here, space 1, I think this is space 2, and then this point over China, I believe. I can't attack Luna 2 till after I take all the other production points on the Earth, which means everyone but Jombro. So I just have to stand off with the military in there, and they'll occasionally attack me, but it's really nothing. Oh. Yeah, and before, I didn't do this, but this is always a good idea. Put your extra pilots in mobile suits, because there's no point in having extra pilots. Yeah. I'm actually putting Gihren in a mobile suit in this one instead of in a Guadon. Because why not? And put them in ghetto fighters. That would be funny, but These things are ghetto fighters. They really suck. Like, they're really bad. And I'll only keep them because they're cheap and I won't lose them in battle. And I'll totally forget about them. Yeah, just for the record. Oops. Wrong button. Yeah, they have 9 there. They start with 9 in Odessa and you start with 21. So you could totally do it if you wanted to, but I don't, so I'm not going to. And this. So I think I'll finish this first episode when I get to Odessa, or when I conquer Odessa, which, if it's more than 40 minutes, I will cut this into pieces. But I should be able to do it by the end of turn 3, and it shouldn't be that long. Yeah, these first 2 battles will be long just because I have a bunch of units. Okay, so these are saberfishes, tin cods, and that's Magellan class. Yeah. Oh, also there's these things. These are supply ships, Papua class, I believe. I could be wrong, that could be the later one, but they don't do anything. Like, they can hold 4 units, that's pretty much all. They heal the same amount as HLVs do and Musais do. They can't attack. They're pretty much pointless. So I'm gonna get rid of them. It's just early on, I totally forgot about that. But yeah. These are HLVs, they're the landing ships. You need to use them to drop on the atmosphere. You start with a bunch because you're supposed to attack the entire Earth at the same time and kind of blitzkrieg it, but I never do that. You just end up being spread out over too many fronts really quickly, and you lose fairly quickly. In this game, you have to take production points in a certain order. So if you go and if you go and attack everywhere on the planet at once, you won't be able to take them, and you'll have units stuck in like the middle of North America because there's nowhere for you to go, and you can't take anything to get back up there. Scanning. Yeah, see. This is a saberfish. There's 5 units and they do a pretty sizable amount of damage, but meh. 9 Zakus can destroy most mobile armors. And I think that's one of the guys who dies at Side 7 in the first episode. In the first episode of the original Gundam. Dren, I believe? I could be wrong. Oh, and, yeah. This is Garmazabi and Azaku 2. It has Vulcans, for some reason. It can't actually disengage Dobai, it can't disengage the Dobai in its back, though, even though it was supposed to in the show. Or, in the manga, actually. This is Rumble Raw and Azaku 1. Yeah, Azaku 1. You can't actually upgrade it either, so I'm going to get him out of that as quickly as I get one of his other suits. Which, I don't think he has a custom Zaku 2, but he has a custom almost everything else that Zeon gets. Like, he even has a custom Zenkrello, which is that thing with giant giant scythe blades. Which, I don't actually know it's a series it's from, it's just you can get one. And it'll be blue. You can also get a Char one. So, I might get them later, I'm just really lazy about it at this point. I think you need General Tech 8 for them anyway, and I might have that by the... I forgot to even move the people at the bottom. Crap. I might have that by the end of the game, but probably not. If I am that far, I might have already captured the Gundam Alex, and might be producing a bunch of them instead. Because you can do that. That's the guy from MS Igloo. And he died. Woo. Oh, no, that guy did. That's the guy from the tank who didn't believe in mobile suits, and he just died in a Zaku.
私が焦っているだと私
Yeah, I'm not worried about either Garma or Rumble Raw. They both have really high speed stats, so they dodge fairly well. Oh, and we killed Ko. Or you. Yeah. Not Ko is the guy from Stardust Memory. Yeah. So, I don't even think he's a pilot yet, because... No, that's true. As I say, his colony hasn't been gassed yet, but I'm pretty sure that's Shiro from MS-08. I don't think he's a pilot yet. I'll just say that. Oh. Whoops. That was probably really stupid. See how this unit's grayed out? That means it's unscanned. And if you don't scan them, you only have a 60% chance of hitting. And you have like a 20% chance of doing half damage if you do hit, so you always scan enemies. Plus you get to see their health and their pilots. And that's Burning. He is the second best pilot the Federation has. Slegger and Kevin? Something like that? One of the guys from Stardust Memory. And let's see if there's anyone in here. Shiro. And one of Yu's pilots. I don't know who or what his name is, though. I'm actually going to be getting rid of the Musais really quickly, because till I get Endras, they can't go under the earth, so they're pretty much useless.
敵か。とんでもないところに来ちまったね。
And that's one of the bandits from MS-08. I should probably have used a different unit. Yeah, saberfishes do a crapload of damage, and they're really dangerous early on, but on Earth, they can only attack flying units.
私は貴様に敗れたのではない政治にそしてデマゴーグに敗れたのだ
But yeah. Since he got shot down, I can't use him for a turn.
戦闘を開始
He doesn't actually die. Yeah, I think he survives till the end of MS Igloo. Which, that stuff might even happen because I might support the...
やりました敵を撃破しました
I might support the production of the Zuda, which will stop all of the MS Igloo stuff from happening for some reason. Which means I don't get his special Gegalog, but meh, or Gelgog. Yeah. Since I'm using cheats, I'm pretty open about losing people, but till you capture Odessa, you should be kind of careful, because you don't produce very many materials. You produce enough money to produce more, but materials are generally short. But, Odessa produces 1,600 per turn, so you can produce like 2 Zakus. Almost.
クランプ隊行くぞ
Yeah, so... when you start capturing, when you have like half of Earth, you can produce like 8 DOMs per turn, and it doesn't really matter.
これがゲリラ屋の戦いだ
I think that's also one of the guys, or no, that's a Musai pilot. Yeah, I don't know who that is. But yeah, you can put them in mobile suits in this one, and if I would have put it on super easy, that guy would actually be in, that one Zeon mobile suit from from Blue Destiny. I think it's the, Efrit? I don't remember, though. It's that, the one that Nimbus used. Till it got destroyed and he stole the unit, the GPO, not GPO, Blue Destiny Unit 2. Yes. Shit. Well. Alright. That was probably stupid. I should have moved them into a Musai. Yeah. I'll capture that next turn. It's like maybe 2 action phases away. Each battle you have 5 turns per. Yeah. Per turn you have 5 turns, and they brought Columbus classes which can't attack, so this isn't actually that many enemies. Oh, and this is a Chive class, or Chivi. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it's Chive, I think. And I think McCuve used it in the movie. It's just a Musai that's red, pretty much. There's not much difference from the normal Musai. Okay, so in a battle there's control points, which are these. If you capture all of them, you win the battle. If you're attacking, if you're defending, and the enemy captures all of them, you lose. They control, like, these lines are supply lines, which they restore energy and a little bit of health every turn if you stand on one or you're in a base. And if you cut off from here or here, like connections to other locations, you cut off their supply. So it doesn't matter if you cut off their supply and they're on one of the lines, it won't heal them. And any unit moving over one of the supply lines will cut it off. It took me a while to figure that one out. But yeah. It's a Magellan, 2 Columbuses. They'll always keep a unit in a base to stop you from capturing all the bases. But they'll generally keep either a really good unit in there, and you'll be able to ignore it and destroy all their lesser units fairly quickly. Or they'll keep a really bad unit in there and you can easily capture the base. The only downside to fighting Columbuses is they have a lot of HP. Like, I think they have twice as much as Magellan does, so they take a lot of punishment. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but it just does. Oh, actually, I think that's attack range. That's interesting. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna wait here and let them come to me. Yeah. Because if I rush out to attack them, they'll be able to attack a unit with all 3 of theirs in a turn. So. Plus, the AI has this stupid habit of breaking up their units into 1s and 2s. So they can attack more places at once, but all it does is screw them over. Yeah. I'll do that battle next turn too. I think last time I did this, I did that one a little bit better, but oh well.
開発部より新兵器の開発が終了したと報告がありました。
We finished the Zaku F, the Dobai Fighter, and this thing. It's the, yeah, something in Norse mythology.
開発部より新兵器の開発プランが提案されました。開発部の提案をご覧になりますか?
We have new designs. It's the J, which is land-based. This is the F, which is the commander. And yeah, that's it. Oh, this is investing in research. When you fill up the bar, you get to the next level. Fairly basic. Yeah. This is espionage. If you keep the bar full, you have a chance of stealing enemy designs, which doesn't really matter right now, but later you can steal like prototype Gundams and stuff. So it doesn't help you produce your own, but it's a lot better than not having them. Plus, till you get gauze, you don't have any kind of land transport on Earth. So it's, if you can steal Medea early on, you can make make use of them, because Medeas can carry mobile suits too. Ooh. I'm just having problems talking today, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna upgrade them all to Fs just now. Wait till later. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have the people who finished this battle over here attack this next. They're building a bunch of Magellans. I'm not so sure about this one. Oh, and we have a bunch of Zaku's from last turn. Yeah, a bunch of Zaku's, the F. And... But when you get onto the Earth, it's best to either upgrade all your Zaku's into Cannon Zaku's or Desert Zaku's. Did all that. And this is the Decisions tab. The general rule for this is... Yeah. This is the invasion of Odessa, by the way.
地球侵攻作戦。この作戦はジオンにとって2つの意味を持っていた。地球侵攻による連邦政府への恫喝と地上の鉱物資源を確保することである。そのため大量の鉱物資源を埋蔵する中央アジア地域が最初の目標に設定されたのであった。宇宙で圧倒的勝利を収めたジオン軍は地上制圧に向けた第一歩を踏み出そうとしていた。
Okay, so with this general rule, if it costs money, it's good. If it doesn't, it's bad. This is stealing money, resources, and this is trading 3,000 resources for credits, which later on credits will become a big deal and you'll produce a bunch of resources. So that's kind of useful, but the more you use it, the less value you get. And you have to wait up to 10 turns for it to return to its original value. Like, you start selling resources for equal, like 1-to-1, but later on it becomes like 2-to-1 and stuff like that. So the price decreases after a while, after using it. But yeah, I think this turn's done. Oh, and if you are at this base and like you're surrounded by enemies, you can use it to retreat down to the Earth, which is kind of nice, but some ships can't do it. So, generally I don't run away from battles just because I don't care enough for the units that I'm using. If I'm outnumbered, then I'm screwed, so I just kind of fight anyway. I'm actually going to do something kind of dumb. But since I think I'm going to destroy this one, I'm moving it in really close. I'm not going to attack though, because... Well, actually... Yeah, it's a... Wait, it has a 1-to-3, never mind. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. If I was using a melee unit, they would have been able to attack the ship and destroy it, but... Oh, I wasn't expecting that. HLVs are pretty weak and fairly cheap, so I don't really bother keeping them alive. And it's the end of this one.
ほう、かかってくるというのか。しかし。うかつだな。その程度で私に勝つことはできんよ。
敵部隊の殲滅に成功しました。我が軍の勝利です。戦闘を再開します。
Oh, I shouldn't have actually moved him there. But oh well. I'm actually gonna target the saber fishes just because they do more damage close up. Oh, hey, it's Shin's unit. He gets a special Zaku F, so...
兄貴と一緒に戦えるなんてな。こんな戦い、さっさと終わらせて祝杯でもあげたいもんだな。
焦るなよ、ドズル。戦いが力だけでは決しないことを覚えておけ。
But yeah, he gets a special Zaku F, I believe? Oh, and Dozle can scan. That's interesting. I did not know that. So, I'll probably upgrade him soon. Most pilots get like their traditional special unit from the show, and a couple of people get a lot of them. Like, I think the Zeon Char actually gets his own special Rick Diaz. I don't know why, he just does. So yeah, this early on in the game, if you reduce your fronts and attack strong enough, the Federation won't be able to fight. Yeah, the Federation won't be able to fight you very well. One of the downsides to Char is he can only use a bazooka. Yeah, bazookas do more damage, but they have terrible accuracy, so I generally stay with the machine guns or beam weapons, and just leave missile launchers and rockets there. And that was Char's original Musai captain from from just the original Gundam. And that's the guy who developed the Absolus. I guess he was technically a pilot in the show.
君とまたこうやって靴輪を並べることになろうとは。
Okay, that conversation will make the game freeze on occasion. That's just Gato and that guy who piloted the, God, I can't remember what that ship's called, but he piloted a mobile armor in Stardust Memory that Ko ended up helping fix. Huh. They get a pretty wide scanning range. They can't scan, making them even more useless. Yeah, this is a Columbus class. It can carry 5 units, but that's all it does.
戦いは非常さ。手加減はしない。私に出会った運命を呪うがいい。敵は浮き足だっている。つけ込むなら今だ。
Huh, just barely destroyed him.
信頼は時として人を大いに奮起させる。負けるわけにはいかないのだ。この戦い、我が祖国に捧げる。行くぞ。
I know Shin gets a special Dom and Gegalog, I believe, also.
私に負けても恥じることはない。当然の結果なのだから。
I don't know if on this one I'll move everyone on to Gegalogs or I'll just keep them with...
仕方ないですね。実力不足でした。
Yeah, I don't think I'll move everyone on to Doms or I'll keep them... Or I'll move them on to Gegalogs or I'll just keep them with Doms. I don't know. I like Char and Dom. This is Dozel and Shin, and this is just 2 Fs. Scanning him, or both of them. This is a Columbus, so I'm not really worried about it. Oh, or that would be the only thing they can attack.
ギレン閣下と共に戦えるとは。我が力、お役立てください。
私には不可能という文字がないとうぬぼれたい。
Yeah, even though you can put Gihren and General Rebel in mobile suits, I don't think they get any special ones, which sucks.
私を倒すには数が足りなかったかな。
白狼と呼ばれる私に戦いを挑むと全力でお答えしよう。
And yeah, if I think you're good enough in the AUG campaign,
再び白狼に出会ったら戦わずに逃げろ。それが最良の選択だ。
You can actually unlock the older Shin. Which I think he gets a special Zeta. The ground Zeta. I don't remember what it was called officially. I think it was like Zeta Plus or whatever. But yeah, him, Johnny Ridden, and Amuro all get their own special ones. Okay. I'll be able to actually finish this mission this turn. Oh. Okay, he can't attack for some reason. Oh, he's outside of minimum attack range. This guy, the Cheve can attack 2 to 4. Oh well.
この戦い、我が祖国に捧げる。行くぞ。
But yeah, I should destroy him, so it's not a big deal.
...再び白狼に出会ったら戦わずに逃げろ。それが最良の選択だ。敵部隊の殲滅に成功しました。
開発部より新兵器の開発が終了したと報告がありました。
Finish the J, the Commander Zaku. Oh, and we didn't get any new designs. Oh well. Okay, well, I think 40 minutes is good for a video, so I'm going to cut it here. I'll continue on the next one in a couple of minutes. I'll probably post these at the same exact time, so it won't really matter. First, this is repair, by the way. It costs a fraction of the resources and the credits to repair, so it's kind of useful. And with certain units, you can use that to double the amount of units you have. The Magellan tank you can separate into 2 parts. So if you separate into 2 parts, move it to 2 separate areas, you can rebuild them into 2 full units again, so you can double your tanks pretty quickly. I probably won't do that because I find it cheaty, but yeah. So this will be the end. This will be the end of the first video. I will make a second and probably a third to upload them on whenever I do it. So I hope you guys have a good day. See ya.